MariaDB, beating the odds. MariaDB is one of the most popular open-source databases. It is managed by the MariaDB Foundation. How the original developers of MySQL managed to pull the rabbit out of the hat by repeating the success is an inspiring story in the history of the open-source world. Once upon a time, in the northern part of the world, a baby named Mai was born. Several years later, the family was blessed with another baby, the younger sister, Maria. This story, however, is not about these two sisters. It is the story about their namesake databases, MySQL and MariaDB, and it is also about their father, a legendary Finnish IT entrepreneur named Michael Monty Fidenius. Monty started developing MySQL way back before its release under dual licensing in 1995. MySQL grew out to be a very successful project. It was competing with large companies like Oracle, IBM, and Microsoft. To stay in the game, getting investors involved was needed. Without this, it would not have been possible to grow and compete at this level. This put MySQL to the path where eventually in 2008 it was sold to Sun Microsystems, whom Monty considered back then, and still does to this date, to be a good steward for MySQL. Fast forward just 2 years, and Sun Microsystems was acquired by one of the largest software companies in the world, Oracle Corporation. Oracle had been one of the primary competitors of MySQL, with a very different mentality to the open source world. And as the new owner of the Sun Microsystems, it now had full control of MySQL. Monty felt the need to step back into the ring as the world of open source needed something to balance the game. This is the point where he decided to fork MySQL. He got most of its core developers and team involved to create a faster, better version of MySQL that would always remain free and open source. With a great team behind him, purpose-driven vision guiding, Maria grew out to be as successful as its sister Mai. It is very hard to succeed, and it is even harder to repeat it, says Monty as he is thinking about the MariaDB journey. Prominent MariaDB users include companies like Google, Mozilla, and the Wikimedia Foundation. The MariaDB Foundation guarantees that there is a global contact point for collaboration and that the community can always rely upon MariaDB server. High profile comes with high expectations. For MariaDB Foundation, it is important that the MariaDB.org server environment is easily scalable, as it receives on average 8 million HTTP hits per month. And during announcements and new releases, there can be very high peaks of traffic. And if we talk about MariaDB, it is understandable that another important factor is security. As the MariaDB server sits deep in the web server supply chain, many attackers aim to breach the security of the MariaDB release systems, including the MariaDB.org website itself. It would be very tempting for attackers to get their backdoors inside the MariaDB binaries that are downloaded by millions of users. MariaDB.org also started running a public HackerOne bounty program in August 2018, which has verified that despite a lot of dedicated attempts to find security flaws, nobody was able to find anything serious on the site itself or the underlying server environment. Whether it's a question of managing high-volume traffic or taking care of server security, Seravo has proven to be a reliable partner, living up to the expectations set by MariaDB Foundation. Senior software developer at MariaDB Foundation, Vincenzo Ciurbaro, says the following: Seravo servers are set up using a developer's mindset. The shadow clones allow for easy development, testing, and showcasing the result to the end user. The documentation is spot on for ensuring a quick and painless transition from staging to production. Our downtime was less than 1 minute when finally going live. I would highly recommend Seravo's managed instances for anyone doing serious WordPress development.